A very warm welcome guys, and welcome back to another Villa video. I hope everyone had a fantastic new year. Ooh, I know I did. Oh! Dirty beer pong with this dirty bitch! Oh!
I was really hoping to sleep with Johnny.
Today is all about Aston Villa versus Peterborough at the FA Cup. But before we get into things like that, I've been thinking about it over the past couple of days. This channel is starting to lose a little bit of identity. I have done quite a few videos over the past 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm just going to make it clear what this channel is all about. This channel is going to have Villa reviews, for one. Quite a few of you seem to like them, so I'm going to continue to do them. Recently, as of a couple of days ago, I did wrestling reviews. I am a fan of wrestling. I'm not going to flood the channel with wrestling reviews. It's only going to be on big pay-per-views. That's about it. I put up other bits and bobs as well on my channel. I started off this channel doing like travel vlogs when I've been going to Mexico, Germany, Holland, Spain, etc, etc. I've been doing videos like that and sharing my experiences when I go abroad, I guess. I just wanted to clarify that to you guys if you're new to this channel. So I will continue doing Villa reviews. I'll be doing a lot of them until the end of the season. So today, once again, I've literally just finished work and unfortunately I'm not able to go to the game as explained in the last video for Aston Villa versus, who was it that we absolutely tonked? Bristol. Yeah, we absolutely tonked Bristol 5-0. So as I explained in that video, I can't go to every game. I'm not a season ticket holder. I also work in retail. It's not the best line of work to go into and also try and go to every single Villa game every single weekend. It's, you know, it's not viable for me. However, I have looked into the fixtures. There's 2 coming up in February, which I am looking to go to. I'll keep you updated with that. So I can't be there at the game today, but I've got someone who's going to assist me. That's Andy. You will see him in the video when I went to Villa Park to watch Villa versus Sheffield United when that finished 2-2, and you will have seen him in that video. Andy's going to give me his thoughts on the game.
Hi guys, it's Andy at Trusted Car Products here. Mr. Dean Genie has asked me to do a little bit of a video for his YouTube channel today, but me and my father are actually attending it. I don't know why, because as you can see behind me, I have a stunning Ferrari 458 Italia in today. An absolutely amazing looking car. I'll just step out so you can have a little bit of a look at it. It is a stunner. It is actually a car that represents the Cannon Run 3000. It's been all across Europe doing various runs. Like I say, I am Andy of Trusted Car Products. We have our own YouTube channel. Please check us out. We are a new channel. We review products for the car detailing trade. I'm a professional car detailer myself. Please check out our channel. It's Trusted Car Products YouTube channel. Please like, share, subscribe and tell people who you think may be interested. But yeah, I'm an Aston Villa fan like Dean. I'm off to the game today. I'm also tripping over my flooring. Villa Peterborough in the Cup. It's not a glamour tie if we're honest, is it? But it is a good opportunity for Steve Bruce to check out some of the kids. Should probably reword that. It's a good opportunity for Steve Bruce to look at some of the younger players. I'm looking forward to seeing the likes of Callum O'Hare getting some game time, Russian Hepburn Murphy getting some game time. I wouldn't be surprised if Andre Green makes his return from injury today. John Terry's also supposedly starting today, which will be good after his long layoff, which has been a big disappointment for us. I'm going for a 2-0 Villa win. I think Peterborough will make it hard for us because they're obviously going to be up for it coming to Villa Park. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 Villa win, I think, comfortably through to the next round and some good valuable experience and game time for the kids and the fringe players. I'm off to the game now. Sadly not in this. I'm going in a BMW 1 Series, not a Ferrari 458, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, and I'll do a little summary after the game for you. See you later.
So my predictions on the game, I've just seen the lineup. Literally kick-off is in about 10 minutes. Let me just have a look at the lineup and just give you my thoughts. So the lineup for today, we've got Jed Steer in goal, Richie Delat, Terry and Bree are playing in defence. I mean, on Sky Sports has got it as a 3-5-2 formation. I don't know whether he's going to play that. You know, I think it'll be interesting if he does. But in my opinion, I think he's going to. To be honest, I think he'll probably play Delat, Terry at centre back, Bree on the right, Taylor on the left, and he'll probably push Green out wide. I could be terribly wrong, you know, but it'll be an interesting formation. But I'll go with the formation what Sky says. Steering goal, Delat, Terry and Bree in defence, Green, Bjarnason, Horahan, Onomer, Taylor in midfield, and Callum O'Hare and Keenan Davis will start. It's a mixed lineup. We've got a bit of experience in there, but we've also got a lot of youth, and which is good to see. I mean, what better day to actually you know, get some experience out for some of the young kids. For me, it'll be good to see Bjarnason get a good run out today, but it'll be interesting to see how the back three pair, Delat, Terry and Bree. Delat doesn't play often. I know he's been riddled with injuries since he joined Villa. Terry at centre-back, it's his first game since his injury a few months back, and Bree starts, which is interesting because Bree hasn't played much since he signed from Barnsley in the January transfer window last year. O'Hare and Davis is going to be interesting. I've said in a previous video that Keenan Davis, do you know what, he's a prospect, but he isn't that good yet. I do personally believe he's going to play better with someone else with him, and you know, Scott Hogan unfortunately picked up a knock. Don't know how long he's out for, but you know, I reckon he'll play better with another striker. But it'll be interesting to see. But I'm going to take you over to Andy now, who's on his way to Villa Park. He should actually be there by now, as I'm filming this, and kick-off is in literally 5 minutes time. So I'll take you over to Andy, and then you'll get my thoughts at full time.
Right, we're on our way to Villa Park for Villa Peterborough now with my dad, and a small miracle has just happened. This is a man who we could normally be 6-1 up with 2 minutes left to play, and he'd be happy with a 6-all draw. He has predicted that it will be a 3-4-0 Villa win today. Well, I'm only going for a conservative 2-0, but he's going as high as 4-0. So I think Mum must have put something in his coffee this morning, or given him something last night. But we'll see. Don't really know what's going on today, but both me and Dad received a text message from Villa saying to get to the stadium early because of overcrowding, because apparently there's been a huge demand for tickets for Peterborough for some reason. There's police vans everywhere. We never even see that unless it's Birmingham usually. And the car park next to where we park on the road illegally is full, and we've never in 14 years, 14 years of coming here as a season ticket holder, we've never seen the car park full, and it's full for Peterborough. Don't know, weird. Time we are 1-0 up. Keenan Davis with a well taken goal. I can't say we deserve it though. Peterborough have been by far the better team. Very pacey team, very well organised, passing around nicely. Steers had to make 6 or 7 saves to keep us in the game. Not a lot to report really. Onum's been very poor, very half-arsed. Delat's having a very good game at right back, getting forward well. He actually set up Keenan Davis's goal with a very good run in the first half. The only decent players I would say have been Delat. Bjarnason's having a solid game, Green's looking lively, but overall Peterborough will be by far the better team, so hopefully we'll get better in the second half. Wow, I've seen some poor Villa performances over the years. I've been a season ticket holder for 16 years or so now. That's right up there. That is, yeah. I get that it's just the cup. The league is obviously our priority. The cup is essentially a bonus that we can give some of the fringe players a run out, give some of the younger players a run out. But for me as well, the cup is still the FA Cup at the end of the day. It's still a big competition, despite what some people say it is. And wins breed confidence. We're on the back of 2 wins. We should have been in this all guns blazing. The kids should have been out there. The fringe players should have been out there. They were out there, but they should have been out there going for it. I mean, it was a poor display. Peterborough fully deserved it. Peterborough actually were a very impressive side, and arguably one of the best sides to come to Villa Park this season. They passed the ball around really nicely, really good movement, really good awareness of each other's positioning all the time, and always looking to be on the front foot in attack. Something that we could learn a lot from, actually. On the way home from the game today, I had the time to read some of the comments on the game. You've got the usual absolute idiots calling for Bruce to go get a grip. You know, look what he's done. We could have gone down to League One last season. We're 5th with a chance of automatic promotion. It's an upset in the cup. It happens. Okay, get a grip. What I will say on the game is Joshua Onuma, terminate his loan, send him back. I got slated online the other day for criticising Onuma and defending Glenn Whelan. Glenn Whelan, yeah, he's not the best player in the world. I'm not saying Glenn Whelan didn't play today, but I was defending him because he gives 100% whenever he plays, despite not being the best player, and that's all you can ask for. Onuma, he's got ability. He can turn well on the ball, good dribbler. Half-arsed, attitude every single game. At one point in this match today, he gave the ball away and he didn't even attempt to run after the player that he'd lost possession to. I'm pretty certain we only get a certain amount of loans we can have a season. Terminate his, use his for a much more, willing player. Other slightly controversial observation, which I'm sure I would be slated for, is Conor Hourihane is an overrated footballer. Yes, he's a decent player, and yes, he does contribute. Probably... No, I'm not going to say... No, he does contribute assists and goals, but they come very, very sporadically. They will be in patches. He was living off his hat-trick against Norwich for most of this season. For me, his deliveries are poor. He shoots far too often and his shots are often quite tame. He doesn't pick the right pass. He often looks to, the easy option rather than trying to create something. For me, he's not the player that I hoped he would be for Villa. But that's another conversation maybe. Positives, Richie Delat, Berkeby Arneson, they had good performances. John Terry looked okay, fairly composed, a bit rusty, but Jed Steer, man of the match, kept us in it, which is worrying. So fingers crossed it's just a blip, just due to changing 11 players. And next game we'll get back to winning ways against Forest. So onwards and upwards, eh?
Okay, I wasn't expecting to sit here and tell you guys what you already know. And that was Aston Villa 1 at Peterborough 3. That's tragic. It's hats off to Peterborough. Any Peterborough fans passing by on this video, thumbs up. You wanted it more, congratulations. Any Villa fan that will use the excuse that we're saving ourselves for the league, nah. It's been a problem for Villa over the past several years, with the exception of when Sherwood got us to the final when we got spanked by Arsenal 4-0. We never won it enough in the cup. The stats that I've got in front of me speak absolute volume about the game. We had the most possession, 53%. Peterborough, who a lower league team, go to a place like Villa Park, not only get 47% possession, which is actually quite respectable. They had 21 shots and 12 of them on target. Jed Steer must have had a pretty busy game. Yeah, it's not good. I didn't question the lineup at all. It's what you expect really in the FA Cup, but you've got to question the team's desire really to actually go further in that stage. They're probably thinking they're probably not going to get far with it, but it's worth giving it a shot. Anything can happen in cup games. Seeing what Bradford did to us a few seasons back. He took off Green in the 45th minute, brought on Lansbury. I don't really know why. I don't know whether it's because Green wasn't fully fit to play not the full 90 minutes. And then Grealish and Hepburn Murphy came on 80th minute, where I think they're probably hunting for that second goal. But it's not a good result at all. After winning 5-0 at the start of this week and ending the week with a 3-1 loss to Peterborough at Villa Park, it's a terrible result. And it's really disappointing, and like I said, and I echo it, you've got to question the players and Steve Bruce to a degree, how hungry they were for this FA Cup. You would have thought they would give it a go. There's no harm in giving it a go. Villa have got a fairly, as much as we've got our injury problems, we've got more depth than most clubs in the lower leagues and also in the Championship. So you'd expect them to put up a bit of a battle in the FA Cup, and it's really disappointing sitting here telling you that we lost 3-1. Next Saturday we're away to Nottingham Forest. Don't really know what to expect from that. We need a win to really be up there in the playoffs. We've slipped down quite considerably over the past couple of weeks. Yes, we're still in the playoffs, but we were comfortably in 4th, pushing for 3rd. Had we have strung together some decent results, we'd probably be pushing for the automatic places. But we need to win next week. We need to brush this defeat off, not get caught up too much with it. Yeah, that'll be the end of the video then. Firstly, before I go, I just want to thank Andy for being the outside broadcaster for the Mr. Dean Genie channel. His link is in the description for Trusted Car Products, so check out his channel. But that's it from me anyway, until next week for the next Villa review. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed watching this. It is something different, like cutting from me back at home in Coventry to cutting to Andy, who's at Villa Park. It's something a bit different, a bit new, so leave it a like if you like it. Comment as well, let us know your thoughts on the game, I guess. Subscribe to the channel as well if you've just come onto this video. Subscribe to the channel, I'm very close to 100 subscribers. That would be really nice to hit that, but that's it from me. I think I'm going to drown my sorrows now.